Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. We've watched 33 minutes and 33 seconds of a game that's not close to being done because due to the Dalvin selection. He's hanging in, he's hanging on. He's like a baboon in an Indiana Jones movie. He's not gonna let go. And it is indeed for our comedic relief, the analogy holds. Codebreaker doing the standard 23 Marine 4 tank at the same time production. No reason to do anything too small. He builds Marines at Costco quantities, and Dalvin making factories, making barracks, making what he can, what have you, and what not. More scans from Codebreaker, and he's saying, "Another base, do you say?" Codebreaker getting himself out onto the map. He's much like coffee. And I'm not going to tell you why. You got to figure that out on your own. It's a hard daily. It's a big challenge. There's a lot of comparisons and analogies, and somehow I've gotten your brain thinking about everything sexually, and you need to be very careful of that. This is the internet. We are very appropriate on the internet. Now, the only thing that we need to avoid doing is losing our train of thought. Oh shit, where'd my train of thought go? Uh-oh, back to the game. Back to the game. My god. Sean's dropping balls harder than that guy that went through puberty 4 times. Wait, what did you say, fanfic? Alright, Codebreaker moving in, slipping his way, slithering down to the south side of the map, much like the Anaconda in the movie Anaconda, starring Jennifer Lopez. Basically fanfic. Dalvin getting wrecked, getting trucked, losing yet another base in the workers lost tab. He's at 142. Big Blue 142. 7 workers lost for Dalvin. It will never be higher than that because Dalvin can't attack. Dalvin can only defend, and he will defend as aggressively as he frickin' can by expanding so damn much it blows my mind. Thors, Marines, tanks all charging forward. Everything dies. Everybody's dead. Everything's gone. Oh, there it is. Dalvin continuing to get reactor Marines. Does Dalvin... Now, interestingly, Dalvin only has stim. He doesn't have a combat shield. His things are 1-1. Codebreaker's 3-3. Oh, there's the 2-2 being built on the old command center burial grounds. Standard 2 Thor, 23 to Marine. The 23 Marines at a time production. Still much more lost in the Dalvin tab than in the Codebreaker tab. Oh, a Widow Mine. Be careful. Yeah. Aggression. Alright. It's hard. Can he engage? God, this is so hard right now. God, this is so hard right now. Oh my god, the tension is palpable. It's in the air. Codebreaker trying to step forward, but he's just getting encrusted by these tank shells. Alright, Hero Planetary, can you pull it off? Marine parts flying everywhere. Codebreaker. Codebreaker about to get himself a new nickname in the fanfic community. Couldn't be something clever like James. It's gonna be something like Chode Snaker. I know how it works. Load Maker Chode Snaker. The Behold Blaker. I don't know. Dalvin still holding on, holding strong, doing his best. Dalvin with the supply lead. That's going to be hard to capitalize on when he can't attack. Planetary Fortress. Ooh, he now has a position to defend. And defend it he will. Dalvin, I like that logic. First expand, then defend it. We build an expansion, and then we defend it. Do you get it? Dalvin, holding on, holding strong. Can he do it? Times 2 speed means we're not going to finish this replay in time. We got to go times 4, times 8. Something, appreciate. More command centers floating across the map. Excuse me, I'm just going to work, don't mind me. Sorry, I don't mind to pass you on the subway. And off he goes to the bottom left-hand corner. Meanwhile, Dalvin, ooh, getting some starports up at top, getting upgrades for the Tanku, getting the +2, knowing that these refineries are really important. Uh-oh, oh my god, he crashed right into the ground on his way to his job. Now, if we look at the production tab, it's just standard 6 factories, 16 barracks, kind of going on for Codebreaker. And of course, he answered the 9 barracks, 5 factory production. Oh wait, 20 barracks, 2 more production. Oh, 33 Marines being produced at once in the standard late game macro of Terran vs. Terran at top 8 Gold League. Which one will come out on top? It's hard to say. Oh, ooh, the losses are many. Command Center is trying to go anywhere to create a base that can be defended offensively. Red's going to be dipping up the 20k minerals, 7k gas versus the 9k, 4k. Codebreaker, realizing that he needs more barracks because it hadn't built them, he's going to send them in. He's having some indecision, but it doesn't necessarily matter because he's the Warren Buffett of Terran vs. Terran, really. He's made a series of great decisions. He's been respected by the American people for his investment capability throughout, and is more or less holding the center map. Now, if we speed things up a little bit, we have a slight bit of a dead period, kind of chilling here at the 51-minute mark. First time. So I feel like we haven't talked in a while. How's it going? Took 51 minutes and 30 seconds to bust that one out. You know, I don't know, I feel like we haven't spoken in a while. I want to connect. How are you doing, Codebreaker? Codebreaker, Heart Taker, Chode Snaker, Load Maker. Codebreaker says he's doing pretty well. Ooh, the Toad Baker. He's French. Little frog legs coming up. Toad Baker, Load Maker. Diode Flaker. Alright. Don't just send it. Sensor towers, good idea. Looks like we have some. Oh no, Codebreaker. He's branked the front. Oh, I didn't mean to pause it. Wow, look at that. 50k lost in the workers lost. We're at 149. Wouldn't be surprised if that broached the 200 mark later on in the game. What was once 14k minerals is now 7k, and the charge begins. And 26, 29, 31, 32, 35, 37. Oh yeah, with the 23 and 28 kill Commander siege tanks up top. But of course there's the standard 56 Marines at a time production. The A key working well for Codebreaker. Can't break this nut. Case. Can't break this nut. Case. I'm crazy, I'm not attacking, but I'm also a nut. I've got a hard shell and a hard defense line to break. Defense line is so hard right now. Fanfic writers. Dalvin. Shot on, shelled on. Dalvin. Oh, 65, 70, 74, 78, 81, 88. Siege tank, 42 and 40 kills. What I'm talking about. 4 medevacs, 35 Marines being produced at once. Everything's remaxing so fast. This is basically a game of Atlas. Trumpet and Cool and Aqua are the only people who will get that joke. That's right. It's a very targeted joke. It's actually a joke for two. A two-person joke. But that's the nuance. Like, see right here? I'm addressing your nuances. That's what's happening right here. That's just a little bit of nuance right there. Let's go ahead and check out the units lost tab right now. Getting slightly even, 50k, 50k. That's sort of a common occurrence. We have 767 units lost. Oh, we have Anton. That's right. Anton's part of the playtest. Anton gets it, and I think that's it. And amazingly, Trumpet found it funny, and Aqua didn't find it funny. That's okay. No. Oh, good. Thank God. Yeah, don't do that to me. We have a lot of starports in production. In fact, if we go to the What's Been Built tab, we see that there's, there's 30 reactors and 2 reactors and 6 tech labs and 1 tech lab. We have 6 starports, a building. So many starports right now. A 6-pack of starports. Whatever you do, make sure you snip that little bit of plastic so that way the ducks don't choke on it. 9,000. What's in your wallet? 9,000 minerals, 10,000 gas. Oh, what's in your wallet? I was like, easy, back off, insurance company sponsorship, or credit card company sponsorship, or any sponsorship. Just don't. Cut it out. I'm sponsored by outer space. You think outer space is wealthy? That's for you, fanfic writers. You let me know. Space was a wealthy mistress. Dance, Sean, dance. Yes, outer space. Yes, mistress. Yes. Fanfic writers find a way to work it in. Well, really, it's a sort of love, romance, sci-fi, noir thriller themed in steampunk, cyberpunk, Victorian, Baroque-esque sort of underwater looks and feels. And it's got Dumbledore, because who doesn't love Dumbledore? And then space made Sean dance. But then I realized that I needed a second chapter, because this wasn't going to get covered in a single chapter. Okay, fanfic writer. Okay, fit that into one chapter. You know what else wouldn't fit into one chapter? This game wouldn't fit into one chapter, because it's a long game. Very long. Because it's got 2 studly people in it, you might describe this long game as studded. Oh man. Dumbledore is trying to avoid getting snaped by Codebreaker. Codebreaker dipping in. Oh! Tanks versus tanks, and it looks like Codebreaker upon sending. Yeah, Commander Siege Tank was 63 kills, about to be 64, 65 kills. This tank can never die. It's the tank that never ends. So right when we thought everything was going to calm down, everything was going to be okay, everything was going to be alright, we see Dalvin starting to stabilize on a broke pair of bases. He doesn't have this one, because if he did, it wouldn't have any value. And in the meantime, we see so many buildings from Codebreaker. He just has barracks, buildings, tanks, buildings, factories, buildings, more buildings than make any sense in any game, and yet here they all are. Whoa! Codebreaker. Codebreaker, Mineral Taker, Heartbreaker, Thirst Slaker, Candlestick Maker. Those natural reserves protected by the Federation of Natural Wildlife and Minerals. Codebreaker gives no fucks. Codebreaker's like an American. Well, so what? I mean, isn't a soda can biodegradable? God. Oh my god, battle cruisers. Oh my god, the fusion core dance. This game has everything. Everyone, quickly dance, party. Okay, that was exhausting. Alright. Codebreaker. Codebreaker. Dalvin, can you handle it? Codebreaker has lost more than Dalvin, but has Dalvin really gotten out ahead? He's lost 160 of his most precious workers. I cared about all of them. Okay, Codebreaker. Codebreaker, Toadbaker. Oh! Burst Maker? Oh my god. First Flaker of the Imperial Fleet. I don't know, I just wanted to go in and kill stuff. And stuff he did kill, but also units he did shill. Kiting Vikings with mines on the other side. Dalvin, you genius. The Origin of the Species of Badass by Charles Dalvin. I woke up, and on this particular day on a tropical island in the middle of the ocean, I found myself to be a fucking badass. Ooh, Dalvin turned to his chipmunks and said, When Puns Collide. A book by Sean. Code Breaker's got a command center looking like me on the first day of school. Are you sitting here? Can I sit here? Oh, you're sitting here? No, that's fine. I'll go somewhere else. Oh my god. Dalvin kiting harder than Ben Franklin. How has that not been said? StarCraft has been around for like 5 years now. Why, kiting harder than Ben Franklin. Please immortalize that on the internet. Please, how's that not happened? Dalvin, can we... Oh my god, you kite so hard. Can we get 8 principles from you about how to be mild? Oh my god. That's amazing. Look at this. Code Breaker, long distance mining from a base, is about to have more income than Artosis could handle without his face being red, and something mumble Terran, goddammit. Look at the income rate of this. Code Breaker was broke, and he's about to become wealthy. Look at this. Irresponsible for future generations. Charles Darwin. Dalvin. Depending on your accent. Charles Dalvin. About to go try to slay these invaders, taking precious minerals away from this Leote that lives in this natural landscape. Bunker going down. It's going to be a clowny bunker because it's got Neo steel frame, so it's basically like a circus bunker. It's the sort of thing that you bring your kids to see, but you would never actually own one yourself. Look at that, isn't that pretty? The cool Neo steel frame bunker. No, Daddy doesn't want to buy that because Daddy doesn't want to waste money. We see, looks like Dalvin gathering his forces together. Again, he's going to head back down to his mishmash of a somewhat of a kind of base. But it's all that he has. A kind of base is what you have to be accepting of if you're Charles Dalvin. Now we see, in the unit tab, we see it looks like 10 orbitals, a fusion core, 13 depots, 18 refineries, a pair of, I don't know, 34 barracks. When you have 3 times as many barracks as you have supply depots, you know you're kick-ass. 2 engineering base, 5 sensor towers, 6 factories, 12 starports, a tech lab, 6 tech labs, 7 tech lab, 30 reactors, and 2 reactors. Oh man, that sounds like me describing my meal. Well, for dinner, I had a bowl of pasta, and some chicken, and a bowl of pasta, and a salad, and a donut, and 3 donuts, and a Coke, and a beer, and some donuts after I had that salad. So really healthy. Dressing was light. Not fooling anyone. Alright. It's much like someone trying to fake it in LA. So what do you do for work? Well, I act and I shoot. And I take pictures and I write. So you work a 9 to 5 somewhere that displeases you. Yes, I gotcha. Looks like Dalvin. Moving out and pulling back. No, says Dalvin. He says no to no one. His own voice reverberates in the room like hysterical laughter. Maybe that's my voice. Code Breaker. The Chode Flaker. What did I call him? What did I call him? I can't remember what I called him. Chode Snaker, thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. Looks like Dalvin is about to be up against his greatest challenge yet. 18 battlecruisers versus 24 Vikings and 7 Ravens. If this were a Velo, there'd probably be only 100 Ravens. Efficiency. Dalvin. Charles Dalvin kiting so hard. He's kiting harder than a dad at a park with a kite. I should have stopped after the first one. The first one was solid. The second one was just... this is the sort of thing that I describe as building a landing pad for the Hindenburg on the Titanic. It's the sort of thing that's going to crash and burn out of the sky and then sink to the bottom of the fucking ocean. That's what that joke were. Ouch.
I've got an idea. Why don't we make a DVD rewinder?
Alright, Dalvin, he kites. He kites. What was once 18 battlecruisers is now 10. Kiting is happening left and right. Kiting is happening with the storm in the night. Dalvin's doing his best. Dalvin, the #1 dolphin. Although he's self-sequestered himself in a corner in a tight pen, he is an open sea Dalvin, so he knows. He just needs to hang on long enough till the opportunity is right. Every air unit that was ever built is now on the ground. Looks like Codebreaker building Vikings. He's building the Vikings. 16 Vikings, followed up by 13 Vikings, followed up by 5 battlecruisers. Dalvin, can you do it? Dalvin, what you do? Dalvin, we want to see you win before hour 2. Our patience, it does not run thin. We are so entertained. Seeing you win by never attacking hurts David Kim's brain. Oh! I kind of am charmed by the idea that Dustin and David would tune into Funday Monday and be like, that really needs to be nerfed. I think that planetary fortresses that get 88 kills are a little bit overpowered. What if after 50 kills, they were replaced by destructible rocks that you could return minerals to? What do you think? We're problem solvers here. I'm charmed by that thought. I really think that would be fantastic. Looks like Delvin and Codebreaker are going to mine from the same locale in harmony. Every time he steps forward, he gets slammed back. The try-fail cycles of Codebreaker are met only by Dalvin. Yamato cannons can't quite be repaired in time in the same way that duct tape doesn't really work well against a nuclear blast. Dalvin's out of minerals. Ooh, Codebreaker has a couple of patches still remaining. Codebreaker. Codebreaker, what do ye do? Minerals out for Dalvin. There's no money left for Charles Dalvin. Someone pirated his book. It's in PDF form. It's on JSON. Or JSTOR. Or JSOR. What's the name of it called? JSTOR? I think JSON is a type of code extension for storing data. The important thing is that I know lots of acronyms. I'm the king of the acronyms. I'm the KOTA, if you know what I'm saying. And you should, because you are not letter blind. JSTOR, that's it. JSON. Shoot. Shooty butts. It's a JSON. It's literally a guy named Jason. The origin of species was turned into Jason, actually. His name's Jason Smith. He has a wife, and they live in a very mild town in the Midwest. Sometimes goes to bars, but most of the time comes home to build things for his family. There's a lot of value to Charles, even though he's dead. Both of them. The dead one's of value to the other dead one. And that's when a fanfic writer thinks, oh, that's hot. I could put some hot things in here using paragraphs and words. I won't spell check it. It will just be an arousing stream of consciousness as I type it out with my dilated pupils and my fine mist, trying to keep it away from my keyboard. Keep the covers on there. If this is a MacBook Pro, then I'm the pro. Looks like 6K gas is in the bank. No, says Dalvin. He's got no minerals to utilize. He's long-range mining and long-range pining. Trying to get as much as he possibly can. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is exciting. And the mineral field became the core. Oh my god, I'm hungry. Dalvin has been playing this game for so long, his body is starting to reject life. His body's starting to say, can you please feed me? I don't care how badly you want to win, but a final confrontation is in store. 8 Vikings, 7 battle cruisers versus 18 Vikings. 33 Marines, but a lot of them are up here. A lot of the Marines are down here. What even is? Code Breaker. Code Breaker. Thirst Slaker. Chode Snaker Load Maker. Candlestick Baker. Toad Baker. Code Breaker. Moving in. Wait, what? What was said? I bet you're not even here. Just watching some TV or something. Shh, it's okay. You don't have to talk. Holy shit, you aren't watching TV, huh? Alright, Dalvin's saying it right. And everything moves in. Code Breaker. Code Breaker. There's some sort of action happening underneath all of these buildings, and I can't really detect what's going on because there's a lot of them. The battle cruisers, I guess, are hanging out inside of that, trying to Yamato cannon off everything that's happening right now. I see Marines stimming to kill buildings. What even is? What even is this game? Battle cruisers starting to destroy, but uh-oh, mines underneath. What's happening? I can't tell. Well, actually, I can. Wait, there's one battle cruiser left? Wait, there's only 2 tanks left? This is it? These are all the buildings? Wait, really? Wait, there's some minerals here. Wait. Wait. In the... Oh... Oh. 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. If this were a fan fiction, and this map were a penis, and Codebreaker were Sam Winchester, and Dalvin were Dean Winchester, we have just discovered that Dean holds! For next week's Funday Monday... For next week's Funday Monday, I would like the following. So Pig Baby just recently won WCS North America using the Tempest, and this next game, this next Funday Monday is devoted and an homage to Pig Baby. Submit to me a game where you play as Protoss and you may not take your third base until you have started a Tempest. It's the Tempest-based play, not the Tempest Rush, the Tempest-based play. The Tempest-based play, Funday Monday. You may not take your third base until you have begun a single Tempest. Tomorrow we're going to take a look at Pig Baby's Mass Observer Zealot style, which is a little shocking, but not particularly off the cuff. We're going to analyze how to do it, what to do, and what's up with it. On Wednesday, I'll be doing a Hearthstone Daily. Thursday, I'm going to Atlanta for Red Bull Battlegrounds Atlanta. Come to Red Bull Battlegrounds Atlanta. Come. I want you to come. And I will return on Tuesday the following week for shows. So it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Watch Battlegrounds Atlanta Tuesday. It will be. So you have 2 weeks to do this Funday Monday challenge. Dos weekos. Tremendous thanks to Dalvin for providing this game and for Codebreaker for trying to break him so hard. See you tomorrow.